back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing 73 Yards, the 4th episode of Season 1, Series 14 of Doctor Who. Now, this is a Doctor Light story, and it really allows for Millie Gibson's Ruby Sunday to really shine. This is a very strong episode with a really great performance as we explore a very alternate timeline. This all starts when the Doctor and Ruby arrives in Wales, but after a trip of a string, soon things go off the rails as Ruby is soon followed, but not at a very close distance, but more or less, of course, 73 yards, by a woman who makes people run away from her. And this was a very episode in 2 parts. I really enjoyed the first part. I think that's where this episode really shined. It's very kind of creepy and this very kind of intense moment with Ruby being followed, and I really like that kind of vibe it gives, especially when she arrives in that kind of pub and the people tell the story of Mad Jack to kind of just mess with her. But it's very creepy, and especially as this woman just keeps following her as she's heading home, and it just gets creepier and creepier because she doesn't really know why and what's happening and why is she making people run from her. But in the second half, I will say it kind of gets a little bit weaker. I still think it's, good, but not as good as that first part, and I think it would have actually benefited from being a little bit longer. I think if it had a few more extra minutes, I think it could really delve into it and explore this kind of political story that was being talked about more and more. This all leads to, of course, Ruby stopping a prime minister in 2046 that the Doctor talked about at the beginning of this episode. Overall, I really did enjoy 73 Yards, even with a kind of weaker second half. I think with a few extra minutes, it could have been an amazing episode. But I think Russell still crafted a very interesting and very tense and creepy episode of Doctor Who. I think just the idea of this woman following Ruby everywhere she goes, but at a distance of 73 yards is a very interesting idea. And I really kind of like how it just kind of shows how much this woman messes with Ruby and the people around her because they keep running from her. And it was a very emotional scenes, of course, when her mother leaves, basically, and shuns her away. Also, really kind of cool to have a Dr. Light story because it really allows for the companion to shine. What did you guys think of 73 Yards? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.